What's good? Just watching some old WWE, well, fuck it, WWF Attitude Era. And there was one guy that kind of stood out that you didn't even suspect to even get respect, to earn the place with the roster of the Attitude Era. This man is named Shane McMahon. Shane McMahon, like honestly, he's the son of Vince McMahon, the owner of the company. Now we suspected Shane McMahon to be the fucking billionaire playboy son to get all the hoes and shit. And he did that, the motherfucking playboy persona when he debuted Sunday Night Heat. But for those that don't remember, he was I think like an outside ref. If anybody get eliminated from the ring, he sent everybody backstage. He was the outside referee guy. I think it's like 89 or 90, and he hosted Sunday Night Heat. I think like 98, if I'm not mistaken. Now, let me know if I'm wrong. But I think 99 was his debut. And when we first seen Shane McMahon go at it with the squad, he went up against X-Pac. This is all I remember. I remember him going against X-Pac. I'm like, man, this nigga can't wrestle. He can't do shit. But he showed, his ability in the ring, and it was the ambition and the drive. I think like that's what people liked it about Shane McMahon. It's like we don't suspect the son of the owner of the company to just actually come out and just actually fight. And watching Shane McMahon, he used to do some unbelievable shit. You know the move called Coast to Coast. You know this nigga climbed the fucking Hell in a Cell doing elbow drops, climbing the motherfucking wrestling stage doing elbow drops from the top rope to the announce table. I'm like, this nigga Shane McMahon is fucking awesome. It's like, who? You don't expect the motherfucking non-wrestler to do this. But he even got Rookie of the Year one year. And you know what he did? He turned down the Rookie of the Year offer because he said, man, this award is for the boys. You like the motherfucking people of the era. Give it to one of them. So like, Shane McMahon was cool on that. Real cool. Now, the most memorable shit that really made Shane McMahon really, to me, earn his, true respect was when he went against Kurt Angle. When he went against Kurt Angle, I forgot which pay-per-view, but this is the most talked about Shane McMahon fight ever. Shane McMahon versus Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle drags Shane McMahon to the motherfucking the motherfucking stage, the motherfucking of the arena, and he goes to belly to belly suplex Shane through the glass. Now the glass is supposed to be sugar glass. It was supposed to break easy, but it didn't. Shane hit that bitch and landed on his motherfucking head. And Kurt Angle trying to talk to this motherfucker like, yo, man, you want to keep on going, nigga? This nigga, Kurt Angle said, like, man, nigga, Shane was cursing. He was like, man, nigga, do this shit, nigga. We got to get through this shit. So, due to the circumstances, Kurt Angle had to throw him a certain way into the glass to break it again, man, because, like, the glass wasn't set up the way it's supposed to be. It was a real motherfucking hard-ass fucking glass. I was like, damn, man, Shane, dog. Shane took that shit, nigga, bloody, bruised, fucked up. So shout out to Shane for that shit. But I made this video to say this, man. Shane McMahon, that nigga deserves all the respect from the Attitude Era all the way to he retired, I think 2010 or 2013. So if you don't know what Shane doing right now, like Shane he started his own company, and I think he doing some shit in China, and then he got his own motherfucking like network, you know, and shit, you know, like trying to like connect some shit from here to China, and also shit. If it wasn't for Shane McMahon, we would have never had the WWF website back in the day. You know, like he was the owner of that. Man, you know, like Shane had his hand in a lot of shit. He had his hand in a lot of shit. And not only that, Shane McMahon has held the European Championship and the Hardcore Championship. So, give your props out to Shane McMahon. Because I really like, to me, you know, like, I liked his development, you know, like his story. You know what I'm saying? When he first came into the game, like he was just like making a name for himself. And like not only that, like backstage, he was actually training. He was actually exercising, getting fit, you know, like going over this shit, you know, like so he can go out there and make this shit perfect, you know? So, shouts out to Shane McMahon, you know, like for those that sleep on him, because he was part of the Attitude Era too. You know, I'm a big fan of the Attitude Era. You know, the Ruthless Aggression Era grew on me, but the Attitude Era was the shit. And this is when we first seen Shane McMahon really in action. You know, like 98, 99. But 89 and 90, Shane was like outside ref. And then he was on Sunday Night Heat announcing with Jim Cornette or some shit. And then he's wrestling X-Pac. He's wrestling Kane. He's wrestling Kurt Angle. He's wrestling, like the new guys. I ain't watched the new shit. Sorry, dog. I'm not a big fan. There's a lot of botches going on. Botchamania in this bitch. But this is just a WWE Shane McMahon hood review. Peace.